Welcome to another edition of KHL Faces. We're in Prague, Czech Republic, home of Lev. It's a young franchise. They need to win over fans, and in order to do so, they need stars. It ain't easy to find one, but Lev seems to strike gold with Jakub Klepis. Wherever he goes, luck appears to follow him. Jakub Klepis was probably the most famous Lev player in Russia this season. He left his mark in many towns. He's a proven goal scorer, which makes him one of the most coveted import players in the league. And yet, when he scored his most iconic goal, he heard nothing but silence. April 25th, 2012, Gagarin Cup final, Game 7. Avangard hosts Dynamo. Yeah, of course I remember that goal, says Klepis. It was a hard game and a hard series overall. When you score a cup-clinching goal, you're not gonna forget it soon. I was kinda lucky though. The goalie made a save on my first shot, but I still scored on the rebound. I don't know what would have happened if I didn't score. Maybe someone else on my team would have scored, or maybe someone on Avangard would have scored. I don't know. It's history now, and we're never gonna find out. This goal started a new era for Dynamo Moscow. They finally won the cup again. They were the ones everybody in the KHL looked up to now. They proved that they can beat anybody, no matter what tactics they used, how many star players they had, or how much money they could spend. All of that might have not happened if it wasn't for Klepis's goal. If it wasn't for him, a Western team might have never won a Gagarin Cup. Winning the Gagarin Cup is an absolutely unbelievable feeling, says Klepis. I was lucky enough to win 2 cups in 4 years. Both times I played for very good teams. We had a great group of guys, and that's why we won. It's been a while since that trip back to Moscow from Omsk, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was great. There were a lot of fans waiting for us at the airport. They were chanting our names, name of the team. It was a good time. Klepis is a lucky man. He won the Gagarin Cup twice, with Salavat Ulayev and Dynamo Moscow. He spent just 1 season of both teams, but he surely made it count. These were the 2 years that taught him how to win. Playoffs is a totally different thing, says Klepis. It's entirely different from the regular season. Individual skill is obviously important, but team effort means more than skill, and it gives you better results. Ironically, before Salavat and Dynamo, Klepis played for Avangard. He spent some time in the NHL as well, scoring 4 goals in 66 games for the Washington Capitals. He played 287 games in the KHL, scoring 73 goals and 148 points. Plus another 19 points in 50 playoff appearances. He won a gold medal at the 2010 World Championship with Team Czech Republic too. Playing in the KHL means a lot to me, says Klepis. When I was in North America, I was never truly in the NHL. I was always up and down. Things just didn't work out for me, so I went to the KHL, and this league gave me a lot. Of all Russian teams Klepis played for, Dynamo Moscow has a very special place in his heart. That season gave a lot to the club and to Klepis as well. Once in a while I text to Leo Komarov, says Klepis. He's a great guy. Hopefully one day we'll play together again. I'm always happy to play against Dynamo. This team means a lot to me. Nobody wants to play against Leo Komarov though, and I don't blame them. He's a tough guy to play against. He really knows how to get under your skin. After that season, Dynamo's priority was to keep its core players. So they offered Klepis a new contract, making it clear he was part of that core. And how couldn't they? After all, he was the one who scored that cup-clinching goal. However, by then Klepis already knew it was time for him to leave Russia. He wanted to go home. This is my hometown. I'm from Prague, so as soon as I got the offer, I agreed to it, he says. I wanted to play home. I wanted to be close to my family. That's why I didn't even negotiate with other teams. It wasn't easy for my family to come visit me in Russia, and now they can see me play whenever we play at home. Klepis was supposed to be a core player for Lev, a player you can build a team around, a proven goal scorer who makes everyone around him better, a man who knows the price of winning in the KHL. He was supposed to guide a young Czech team this season. Everybody is working hard. We play as a team, says Klepis. We don't have any star players, but we can give anybody a run for their money. Our main weapon is teamwork and team spirit. I've known Klepis for a while, says Karayalan, head coach of Lev last season. I've known him ever since he was on Dynamo. When I coached Torpedo, I tried my best to contain him when we met in the conference semifinal. He scored a very important goal in that series against us. He has a superstar status in this league. He's very skilled. You should see him take penalty shots. He's a good player. I like him. It's hard to say why we play better this season, says Klepis. We have a totally different team. We just got better, you know? We have a new coach, a new system, we play as a team now. Everything just came together for us. Klepis is a true professional. During the warm-up, he's the most noticeable player in the room. He takes warm-ups very seriously. In Russia, he made a bit of reputation for himself as a great soccer player. When he was a kid, he played both sports equally well. Soccer is my second favorite sport after hockey, he says. When I was a kid, I played soccer very often. I was even on junior team for a while. But I chose hockey over soccer, and now I play it only in summer with my friends. He's a good soccer player, but I think every Czech hockey player is, says Lev's defenseman Martin Shefts. Klepis is a good guy. He's got great skill. He knows how to score. This season he may have not scored that many goals, but it's only because we have 4 good lines with equal ice time. As far as I know, Klepis is the only guy on our team who is actually from Prague, says Jiří Sjekac. He's a good player. He's got great skill and he positions himself very well too. He was an important part of our team this season. Lev's second season in the KHL turned out to be a real shocker. The Czech team turned a lot of heads making it to the final series. Despite the loss in 7 games to Metalurg Magnitogorsk, Lev has proven that a non-Russian team can be successful in the KHL. I love playing against strong teams, teams with a lot of stars, says Klepis. It's always a great feeling to play against Kovalchuk and SKA or Kuznetsov and Tractor. I don't make a difference between Russian and non-Russian teams. We all play in the same league. Lev's young players had a lot of guys to look up to this season. Klepis, Novotny, Nemets. These were the guys who set the tone for Lev. Unlike other Czech teams, Lev doesn't have a lot of history to look back at or traditions to follow. What Lev does have, though, is future. Klepis wanted to bring the Gagarin Cup to Prague, but he wasn't able to fulfill that dream. Lev lost the final series to Magnitka, and a few weeks later Klepis has left the team. He's currently a free agent, but it's probably not gonna last very long. After all, who wouldn't want to sign a 2-time Gagarin Cup champion? Perhaps he's yet to score the most important goal of his career.
They know my name. And if you come this far, mister, maybe we're one and the same.